Hi, I'm Margaret Gardiner with the Sunday Times.
Hi, Margaret. How are you?
Thank you so much for joining us. This woman is a very intense character. What part of her did you identify with?
Um, uh, I mean, there's lots about Carrie that I identify with and lots that I don't. I think what I liked about her is and what I liked about Ben's script is from the beginning, you kind of you have to go on a journey to get to know her and to get to like her. And she's very ambitious and not ashamed of that. She wants to be good at her job and she believes she can be good at her job. And being personable and trying to be liked doesn't really come into that for her. And I think that's why I really enjoyed her as a character, is that her likability comes through different merits other than trying to garner it actively.
I love that she was, clearly ambitious. So many women are taught to hide that aspect of themselves. Is that something that you grew up comfortable with?
Um, yeah, certainly. I've always been. I always think it's um, a strong trait to be ambitious and not be ashamed of it. If you want something, go and get it and strive to be the best, for sure.
The other thing about this character is she really asks for what she wants. She's very technical savvy as well. Um, were those things that you had to kind of take into your character to express? Are those traits that you're comfortable with?
Oh, I mean, I'm the least tech savvy person I know. I struggle making my microphone work on Zoom. Um, but um, uh, but yeah, I think there was certainly a lot about um, the policing world that I had to learn going into this. That a lot of the technicalities and the terminology, and even just the hierarchies um, of personnel and who has to defer to whom, uh, and so I kind of tried to put myself on a fast track, shadowing police officers and reading books and trying to, get to know, feel comfortable with the knowledge that Carrie would have had, second nature.
You also shoot in some of the most spectacular places in London. Um, what was your favorite location? Did you happen to go to any of your favorite spots as well,
Um,
personally?
well, it's funny you say that. Spectacular places. It often felt like we were just in we were filming in cold, dark car parks. But I think London is an amazing city to film in, and I've been quite lucky that I've got to film around London the last few years. And I think what was amazing was filming at the top of the Shard, because I've never been up there before, and it was amazing to have a whole crew, filming it that with that with those spectacular views for an entire couple of days. I think, and that was really special.
Of course, the season has done so well that there's a second season, which we all can't wait to see.
Yeah.
Were you already shooting when that happened? And is there any hint you can give us?
The scripts are being written right now, and no, I don't think I can. I think all I can say is that season one we leave. I don't think we're quite sure which way Carrie's going to go at the end of season one, and I think season two is definitely going to be even more morally ambiguous for her.
Do you get to input any of your ideas of the character?
Hopefully. I mean, I have been chatting to Ben a little bit, but just can't wait to find out what his ideas are. I know roughly, but I just love the worlds that he creates, and I want to, yeah, I can't wait to get back into it.
She's very, sorry, um, she goes through an ambiguous moment with morality and ambition.
Mhm.
Um, could you talk a little bit about that? Has that ever been an issue for you?
I mean, it's never had to be an issue for me, luckily, but I I certainly am intrigued by that question that Kerry has, because I think uh, I think at the beginning of the series, she has full faith um, in authority and in the institutions that she serves, and but she also really has a strong moral desire for the truth. And I think when those two come head to head and start competing, I think she really struggles to decide what her own morals are. And I think that question, I think, will be explored a lot more in season 2.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you. Good to meet you.